D-Day, Demolition Day. It's 2 weeks away, and the folks at the Coolidge Corner Theater Foundation are working feverishly to save Brookline's oldest movie house.
Did we try Bank of Boston on that?
For almost a year now, a combination of volunteers and meagerly paid staff have been trying to raise $500,000 for a down payment on this old theater. If they don't have the money by Friday, September 15th, the theater falls into the hands of developer Jonathan Davis, who plans to close the theater and convert the building into retail space, in much the same manner that he converted the old Exeter Street Theater into what it is today, a Conrad's furniture store.
There's no good reason the theater has to go. We've proven it can be made to work financially. Our only enemy is time right now. We need to get the financing by September 15th.
David Kleiler heads the movement to save the Coolidge Corner Moviehouse.
All of the assumptions by which we plan to move forward are pretty valid. Not only can we continue the film operation, but we can gradually integrate live programming, which has a large base in the community and which can bring in people from outside as well.
The Coolidge Corner Theater has been an institution in Brookline for more than 50 years. For a long time, it was the only theater in town. But things have changed, and in recent times, it finds itself competing not only with more modern theaters in the area, video rental stores have also invaded its turf. One of the theater's most serious competitors is right across the street, doing blockbuster business, renting the kind of films that the Coolidge once showed exclusively.
2 years ago, there were two factors that affected a theater like the Coolidge. First of all, there were the VCRs, which cut into audiences for repertory programming. Secondly, there was the monopolistic situation in this town. Lowe's owns every screen in town, except for 3, and that distributors of films would not deal with places like the Coolidge.
The Coolidge is not the first vintage theater in this area to be threatened with extinction. In Wellesley and Cambridge and Somerville, old movie houses have recently gone out of business or face uncertain futures.
We're betting on a different trend than what seems to be the conventional wisdom. The neighborhood theater is dead. We believe, no, the neighborhood theater is alive and well.
In Arlington, developer Richard Freeman is renovating the Capitol Theater. His approach is to preserve a little of the past while not ignoring the commercial demands of the present. So instead of closing the Capitol, Freeman is pouring more than $1 million into constructing 5 screening rooms where there was once only 1. When the complex opens this fall, the main screen will be reminiscent of the Capitol in its heyday.
Definitely is a gamble. We are involved in private enterprise. Nobody has put out a safety net, but as people in business, we have taken our best calculation, and we feel that it is a viable project. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it.
But the people trying to save the Coolidge Corner Theater want to keep this cinema intact for historic as well as sentimental reasons.
It has been discovered through the Art Deco Society of America that this is one of the 2 or 3 Art Deco treasures in Boston. Boston isn't noted as being an Art Deco town at all, but as art historians have come through the theater, they've taken a look at some of the details that are in the building and really find it to be a theater that is extremely valuable architecturally.
All total, to buy, refurbish, and renovate what is now the Coolidge Corner Moviehouse and turn it into a multifunctional cinema and live performance cultural center, the way these theater buffs envision it, will cost roughly $2.5 million. But even if everything comes together in the fundraising phase, they'll still have to attract an audience. And in today's world, people have a lot of entertainment options to choose from, but neither videotape nor cable television can replace the experience of seeing your favorite stars on a big screen in a big theater with all the fixings.
Ma, he's making eyes at me. Ma, he's awfully nice to me.
The experience of seeing these films, the magic that made the movies that I grew up with, is missing now when you go to the small screen multiplex cinemas. There's no more magic left. In a community like Brookline, There's still a place for the magic to happen, and we're going to sustain that magic.
For the 10 o'clock news, I'm Marcus Jones.